All right, welcome in a season opener. The Southern New England Admirals, the defending champions, playing host today with the Connecticut Mustangs. A championship rematch here in the opening game of the 2024 season, and we are ready to get after it live from North Smithfield High School. Tim Duffy on the call here today alongside Drew Belton. And Drew, we were just talking about it. This is an Admirals team that we've seen, pound up on opponents the last couple of years, especially here at home at NSHS. And they have just been on a roll, with a 24-game winning streak dating back to the beginning of 2022.
Yeah, back-to-back ECFL champs. They're looking to keep that winning streak going today.
Absolutely, to keep it going, and this is a good place for them to start their season here at home.
Beautiful day for football.
Great day for football indeed. Not too hot. A nice little breeze outside here in North Smithfield, and a championship rematch from October where we saw the Admirals win that game 42-7. Trying to do some similar damage here tonight.
Yeah, like you said, championship rematch. Mustangs trying to put a better effort today. Try and keep this one, give themselves a puncher's chance to, come up victorious today.
Got the captains lining up for both teams. Looking to get ready to go here in the 2024 season. Both these teams with their first game of the year. And the Admirals, they have just been so good the last 2 years, back-to-back defending champions, and can't do without that quarterback, number 5, Jeff Costa, leading the charge. Looking to get things going here in 2024, keep it rolling here in the new campaign, but the Mustangs, they were in the championship for a reason as well last year. They're looking to come on the road and play spoiler and a snap what's been a historic win streak here in the ECFL.
Yeah, if the Mustangs want to be successful today, you got to try and slow down that offense. The Admirals offense just throws the ball all over the field. So you got to try and, slow down that passing game as best you can. And it's a tough task against this team. They have that win streak for a reason, and they can ball.
Absolutely can ball, and coin toss has happened. I'm not really sure of the verdict, but we have 15 minutes on the clock here in the ECFL season opener in the summer. It's the Admirals and the Mustangs. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports for kickoff. kickoff about to get ready to go. Admirals receiving the ball first. Here in their season opener.
It was set for basketball and it won't come back up. We're going to try and get it back up, but it was set for basketball.
Having some clock issues here. It's a little bit delay in the start of the game. We're just trying to get the scoreboard back up and running. Looks like they might just start the game with the officials keeping the clock.
All right, don't worry about it. Thanks, Phil. Go ahead.
Back deep is Beelan and Dre Williams for the Admirals. Kicking off for Connecticut, Alejandro Ortiz with the kickoff, and we are underway here in 2024. Returning from about the 5-yard line, trying to get outside. Stays in bounds. Smith, that's George Smith, down to the 45, and that is where the Admirals will begin their first drive.
Yeah, great return to start the game for the Admirals. Looked like some space up the right side of the field, and they're able to get it to midfield on that kick return.
Just about, and they're going to spot this at the 44-yard line. Here comes the offense, this explosive offense that was almost a guarantee to, seemingly score on every drive they had last year almost. And they'll line up in the shotgun for the first play of the season. Man in motion here, it is Issam. And here's Costa looking to throw. Pump fake, throws a wobbler, and it's intercepted on the first pass of the season. Looked like it got tipped, and it was picked off by Jawan Grant for Connecticut. So one pass, one pick for the reigning MVP.
Great coverage on that play by the Mustangs. There was nowhere for Costa to go. He's looking to his right side, trying to find a receiver. Made the decision to come back to the left, and Mustangs defender was able to pick that ball off on the first play of the game.
It's a wobbler right there from Costa. Looked like he might have got hit on the release, but Jawan Grant in the right place at the right time. We've seen him make plays before in this ECFL league, and he makes one right there. One of the best defensive backs in the league. On the other end, though, it's Rayshawn Phillips for Connecticut. With Montrell Dobbs to his right, a little bit offset. Phillips. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Dobbs, running up the middle, and Dobbs is spun down after a gain of about 4 on the play. Gain of 4 right there for Dobbs. And, you know, we saw him be a workhorse in the past. When you're playing the Admirals, you definitely got to take, you know, the clock in control. And this is what a lot of teams will do against Southern New England, is try to keep the ball out of Southern New England's hands. Play action for Phillips. He throws that, and that one is tipped and off the fingertips of Zatrell Lyons. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. So first pass attempt for Rayshon Phillips falls incomplete. And it'll be the first 3rd down of the game for the Mustangs. Phillips, he is the commander of this offense. He's been a very good quarterback the last couple of years in the ECFL.
But it was on, right? You said it was on.
And we'll see his first 3rd down of the game.
Something all of a sudden went wrong with it.
That one is loose. A fumble on the play. Looks like the Admirals got on top of it on the snap, and it will be Southern New England's ball. So just 4 plays, and that's 2 turnovers already. And the Admirals the beneficiary of that one right there. Didn't see who recovered the fumble.
Yeah, that was an extremely low snap. Basically a ground ball right at the quarterback's ankle. Nothing he could do with that one, and the Admirals are able to jump on that one on 3rd down.
So it was by one. I think it was by the defensive tackle. Here's the handoff. It's Issam with a big hole.
He's gone.
Issam inside the 20, throwing the peace sign. That's 6. Touchdown, Southern New England. And they answer right back with a 55-yard score. So it's Nathaniel Issam taking it all the way right there. And just like that, it's 2 plays for the Admirals, and it's a 1 turnover and now a touchdown here.
Yeah, he just broke free from that line, and there was no one to even lay a finger on him. He was gone. Some breakaway speed on that, too.
What's up with the camera, bro? Coming right back here. Sorry about that. Our camera went out, but it was Jeff Costa kicking the extra point there to make it 7-0. I'm sure we're going to see another one of those soon.
I've done it 3 times.
So, quick burst of speed from Nate Issam, and you know he's due for an explosive run behind that great offensive line he's got, going 55 yards to the end zone there.
Yeah, Mustang started the game off, with that pick, but weren't able to capitalize. They turned the ball right back over, and then, a great run for the Admirals for their first score of the season.
You're missing it, bro. Sorry. Kickoff coming up. One way to get some points on the board for the first time this year.
They don't change it for the different sports. They just go up by 1 for everything.
Here is the kick, and it's from the 18-yard line. Jordan Baker trying to go left, and he's brought down at the 27 by a couple of Admirals right there.
Yeah, not the longest kick ever, but great coverage by the Admirals, getting down there and making a tackle.
Good, really good kickoff return defense for Southern New England, and Mustangs going to set up shop on their second drive from the 27-yard line. Phillips back in the shotgun. Got 4 receivers wide. Phillips fake, throws the screen. It is complete. And it's good for about a gain of 5 for the Trail Lions.
Solid gain on first down, getting the ball out there quick.
We'll call it a gain of 4. That's the first completion for either quarterback today. Trail Lions with the first catch of the season for Southern New England. Number 4 getting 4 right there. Second down and 6.
Oh yeah, you guys are up. What's the score?
7-0. 31. And hand it off right side and running into a wall, getting nothing right there, was Dennis Coleman. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down.
Yeah, big third down for the Mustangs here.
Big third down indeed, as they've garnered 8 yards of offense through their first 5 plays today. With a turnover included as well. Third down and call it 5. They gave him a yard on that one, on that last one for Coleman. Phillips fakes, throws it right side in traffic. Incomplete. The Trail Lions was the intended receiver. You saw Chris Gomes right there almost making the catch right off the turf for the interception, but instead it'll be fourth down, and punt team you think would be coming out, but against the Admirals, it's different strategy, knowing you're not going to have a lot of possessions.
Does look like the quarterback's staying on the field here. We'll see what happens here on this fourth down.
It'll be 4th and 5, and they're going to go for it from their own 32-yard line.
Wow.
Biggest play of the game. Phillips, is he going to snap or is he going to try to draw them off? We'll see. They will snap it. And here is Rashawn Phillips, right side. This one is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Jimenez-Fox. Second turnover for the Mustangs, and the Admirals set up with some good starting field position again.
Yeah, they end up losing a few yards on that pick there, but nonetheless, the Admirals take over.
Yeah, maybe swat it down and, try to get the it's about a 20-yard difference right there, but this early in the year, you want to get a pick on the board early. Fill up that stat sheet.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And Kyle Jimenez-Fox doing that right there. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Costa throws underneath. It's Beelan, and he will get to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, nice throw by Costa on that one. Hit Beelan, coming on the crossing route, and a great gain on first down.
First completion of the year. For Costa, I was not the only. I said they were at their own 32. They're at midfield. My apologies. So, gain of 18 on the play, and Beelan with his first catch of the season. From the 30. First down for Costa. Hands it off up the middle and spun down after a gain of about 5. That's Chris McNally. What a nice gain.
Some great blocking up front, too. A lot of space in there, and when you give McNally that, he's going to cash in.
Did for a decent gain on that one. It's good for 5. Third down, they're going to give it right back to McNally, and he is going to be able to move the chains. The little lunge at the end, it's good for 6, and another chain mover for Southern New England. And our clock is a little bit ahead. Official time here is 8.5 minutes. We're about a minute and 50 seconds behind. So McNally now 2 carries, 11 yards on back-to-back runs. It's going to be second down. Or first down, excuse me. Fresh set of downs. And got a man in motion here. Johnson. Play action for Costa. Throws down the field in the end zone. Too high for Beelan. Incomplete.
Yeah, they had 2 guys kind of in the same area. Not sure if there was a miscommunication there, and that ball was a little bit behind them.
Yeah, it was Johnson and Beelan both in the area. Just sailed over both their heads there, and luckily for Costa, it wasn't interception number 2. Only had 4 last year, is what we were saying earlier. 4 in 12 games.
Yeah, crazy stats last season.
Crazy ratio. 43 touchdowns, 4 picks. It's the best quarterback in the league. Handoff to McNally. Finds a little bit of a hole right side, but not too much of one. Still able to get 3. Third down. Third down and 7. Man in motion. Costa throws underneath. Dre Williams with a one-handed catch, and Williams, the stutter step, staying in bounds. A couple extra yards, able to get out at the 6 for an 11-yard gain. His first catch of the season. And a chain mover here makes it 1st and goal. So first goal to go here of 2024 for the defending champions, who were deadly inside the 10-yard line a year ago. Costa looking to the end zone. He fires it incomplete. A little bit low for Beelan. Would have been a tough catch to make. And instead, it is 2nd and goal.
Yeah, it looked like Costa had a guy on his face on that throw. If he just had another second, maybe he gets that ball up there.
Second and goal from the 6. Beelan in motion. Costa, handoff right up the gut. McNally stonewalled. Got a couple on the play. Didn't really have a chance, though. Third down.
Yeah, it looked like number 0 on the Mustangs getting there on that one. That was a nice play.
And number 0 would be Jordan Baker collapsing in there to bring him down. And it's a 3rd and goal from the 6 here for Southern New England.
Emptying it out for this one.
Costa, empty backfield flag is down. The first of the season. It's going to be against the Admirals for a false start. Bring him back 5 yards. This was a team, Southern New England, last year that was very undisciplined getting flagged. I mean, for as good as they were, for as potent offensively as they were, and almost flawless a lot of the games, that was their really big red flag no pun intended, was the amount of penalties that they drew, especially on offense. A lot of false starts for an offense that moves as fluidly as this one does. They only waited about 10 minutes to get their first here of the new year. Williams in motion. Costa looking to the end zone. He fires. It is dropped at the goal line by Johnson. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th and goal. And Johnson can't believe he could hold on to that one right there.
That was a great play by the safety, number 10 for the Mustangs, Alexandre Tupu, coming up and making a nice hit. Breaking that ball up. Big play.
And they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And, you know, we saw last year that they were not afraid to go for it on 4th and goal, especially from distance. Here's Costa with Williams in motion. Costa gets out of some trouble, fires off his back foot, incomplete, rolling across his body, and a turnover on downs. And Costa not looking as smooth here in the first quarter. 2 of 6, and that is 0 points on the board on that drive for the Admirals, and it was a good drive too. They come away with nothing right there.
Yeah, like you said, though, great drive, move the ball down all the way down the field. Running the ball well, too. Running and throwing well. They just got to cash in on those red zone opportunities.
And that was a bad turnover there. It's 1st down, though, for the Mustangs from their own 12. And Phillips will give it up to Dobbs running left. Dobbs looking for a hole, and he's brought down by a pair of Admirals after only a gain of about 3. I'll give him 4, though, and it'll be 2nd and 6. And Dobbs now for him, 2 carries that have gone for 4 yards apiece. As we're inside the last 3 minutes now here of the first quarter. Phillips, only 1 completed pass so far. Will he throw here on 2nd down? He will. Looking to his right. Under pressure, he gets swallowed. Absolutely devoured by Flore Cabulo for his first sack of the year. And it goes in the books as a loss of 7 on the play. 3rd and long for Connecticut.
Yeah, just able to come off that right side, get right in the backfield, and a big sack for the Admirals.
Cabulo, not very tall in stature, but he just flies through, tackles off the edge, and is able to get to Phillips there. And now it's 3rd and 13. Another 3rd down here. This is the 3rd for Connecticut, and they are 0 for 2 so far. And they're going to give it up to Dobbs. Number 13 gets it on 3rd and 13, and Dobbs is able to be very close to the 1st down. They're going to say he's about half a yard shy, and this sets up a very, go for it, 4th and 1 now.
Yeah, if you went for it last time like they did, I think you got to go for it here.
Absolutely, and it's Dobbs with the longest play of the game so far for Connecticut.
Very close.
Final play of the first quarter. Sorry, our clock a little bit ahead still. We had some technical difficulties with the clock here. This is the last play of the first, as we're looking at 30 seconds left
They're giving him a first down.
They're going to give him the first down, too, huh? Wow. So they call it a first down, no fourth down. That's the first third down conversion for either team here today. From the 21. And they're going to snap it here with 5. Give it to Dobbs again, and Dobbs didn't have a chance to get too much there. First one there was James Menace. That is going to conclude the first quarter. It is a 7-0 lead for Southern New England. Pardon, that is actually not 12-7, 7-0. There we go, 7-0 for the Admirals. First ECFL game of the new year here at North Smithfield High School with the defending champs up a touchdown after the first 15. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, back here, quarter number 2. It's a 2nd down and 9. Now you're just missing everybody, bro. There we go. And here is the handoff up the middle. And not very much right there on the play for Dennis Coleman.
Yeah, it looks like a loss of a couple. Second straight run.
Was a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11, but Drew, we saw a more competitive first quarter than we thought we were going to get. The Admirals, getting stopped on 4th and goal. They had a touchdown off the really long run, but 2 out of 3 drives resulting in nothing for Southern New England so far. We didn't expect to see that here in the first quarter, but the jitters getting them out. You think so?
Yeah, Mustangs defense is playing well. They just need to get something going offensively, especially through the air too. They've had a couple good runs. That 3rd down conversion off that run, they need to get something going through the air.
Here's a 3rd down and 11. Here's Phillips with the fake. He's going to roll out right, and Phillips runs for some positive yardage there. Not close to the first down. First one on the play, it looks like.
A gain of 5 on the play. 4th and 6.
Admiral, and it's 4th down and 6. Call about 4th and 5, actually. And they're going to go for it again. This will be the second 4th down attempt here so far for the Mustangs. Connecticut has ran more plays than Southern New England today. Not accumulated more yards. This is their 2nd time going for it on 4th.
They look like they're punting
punt.
this.
My apologies. They are punting this. Wasn't really expecting it, I guess, but
Haven't seen it yet, right?
yeah. Here's the boot. A wobbler. That will take a little bit of a Mustang bounce and be pinned at the 39-yard line. That is where the Admirals will start their 4th drive. with a fresh set of downs here, and we just mentioned, Drew, that Southern New England has not scored on 2 of their 3 drives. They threw the pick on the first play of the game. They scored a 1-play touchdown drive on their second possession, and now they had a really good productive third drive that resulted in a turnover on downs. Got to get back to what they do best, and that's move the ball and try to punch the end zone right here.
Yep. I mean, they've been moving the ball. They just got to capitalize once they get down there, punch it in.
It's been an up-and-down game, especially for that guy, number 5, Jeff Costa, 2 of 6, 28 yards the pick up to this point. From the 39, Costa floats it right side. He's got a man, Johnson. Johnson will not go down. He's inside the 15. And a beautiful throw from Costa put it right on the money. Johnson, the yards after the catch, sets up a red zone trip for the Admirals. Let's see where they mark it here. Waiting for the chain guys to get up there. Biggest play of the game tonight for the Admirals so far. This is a squad that they always throw the ball, but they don't throw it short, I'll tell you that. It's at the 24-yard line now, so not in the red zone just yet. But here's the run up the middle for Easom for a couple. That is the other Easom, E.J. Easom. That goes in the books as a 37-yard catch for Johnson. 2nd down and 9. Costa throws underneath. Beelan has a first down. He cuts inside. He's working his way to the end zone. Touchdown. Thomas Beelan takes it in for 6. And the first touchdown pass of the new year for Jeff Costa.
They've hit that crossing route a few times today, and that's the second time Beelan's caught one, and he just made some great cuts getting back to the middle of the field, breaks open for a touchdown.
23-yard catch and run. And Beelan, who led the ECFL in receiving yards a year ago with just under 1,000 at 978. He had a dozen scores. He gets his first of the 2024 season as Costa, the quarterback. Going to try the extra point as, we missed the last one he got with our little malfunction, but quarterbacks that can kick too. Can he get one more? And I think he missed that, did he? No, he did. He got it. He punches it in to make it 14-0.
Jeff Costa's extra point is good. The Admirals lead 14-0.
Admirals up 14-0, and we just talked about how they're capable of getting it in whenever they kind of feel like. From what we've seen the last couple of years, that's putting points on the board. 1-play touchdown drive, now a 3-play touchdown drive, and they made it look easy that time, especially on that Beelan touchdown, just running after the catch, dodging tacklers, getting in for 6. Drew.
Yep, doing what they do best, putting it through the air, making things hard for the defense, and you expect more of that.
Here's the kickoff. And this one end over end. Returning from about the 8-yard line is Chris Easter. And Easter got face masked, it looked like. Are they going to draw the flag? No flag.
I think the sideline official might have got it.
Digabo was the one making the tackle there, and that looked like he got him by the face mask. I'm not seeing a flag on the field, though. And, yeah, they're going to move it up, actually. So, yes, a face mask call. And I don't know about you, Drew. I never saw the yellow right there, but it's a good call nonetheless.
Yeah, it looked like the sideline official came in maybe, slightly late, but he threw the flag down on that one. Clear face mask on the return.
So they put this at the 36-yard line. About the 35, actually. Yeah, 35. 15-yard penalty. That's 2 penalties now called, and both have been against the Admirals. Phillips.
Another bad
fumble.
snap.
Yeah, bad snap there, and they go backwards. And getting credit with the sack. It's going to be Denarius Campbell who got there first to touchdown Phillips. There is in the ECFL, you got to be down by contact. And that's a huge loss right there, back to the 24-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play.
Yeah, it's the second snap of the day for the Mustangs. That's kind of been a ground ball. First game of the season, you kind of expect some rust and to have to work some things out. But definitely, you can't have that.
And we've seen, like you said, a lot of low snaps today. This is all the way back to the 24. Second down and 21. Phillips in the empty backfield. He's going to look to his left. He gets rid of it. It's complete. Not for very much, though. Alex Hopkins with his first catch of the game, and it is about a 5-yard pickup on 3rd and forever right there. So 3rd down and 16 now. Just the second completion for Phillips.
I mean, last time in this situation they ran the ball, I would think you got to chuck it here with how long it is, but they did pick up a ton of yards on the ground in this on the last 3rd and long.
Phillips, empty backfield. Launches for Hopkins on the sideline. He's open. He makes the catch.
Wow.
Hopkins out of bounds at the 36. A huge pickup, and what a beautiful throw from Rayshon Phillips. Good for 34 on the play.
Yeah, that throw was right on the money. Perfect ball.
On 3rd and 16, they get about double that. They just picked up a 3rd and 13 last possession. Now, even longer conversion there.
And 88 for the Mustangs. He's a big, tall target to try and get that ball to.
Not trips. 2 guys to the left. They're going to hand it off to Campbell. He spins out of 1. Campbell has a good run here, and he is very close to the 6. He ends up getting past them. Big gain of a dozen and a first down run for Campbell.
Yeah, that was a great run. Very shifty, eluding some tacklers, getting the most of what he could on that one.
Not Campbell, Coleman, excuse me. Dennis Coleman. Coleman. With some good work. That's his 3rd carry of the game. He's got 11 yards and 12 of them right there. He had a negative run on the drive that we just saw from them last time they were out here. But great run from Coleman. Found the hole, explodes through, and gets the first down. So 1st and 10 as they have converted on back-to-back plays here. Phillips, a little bit of a low snap once more. Rolls out to his right. He's got Coleman, and he makes the catch. Stays in bounds. Good for a yard. We haven't seen much of that today. I mean, kind of a running back being a receiving threat right there. And Coleman with some security on the play for his quarterback on that first down.
Yeah, he's a smaller guy, but you can tell he's got that burst out there when he gets the football. Very quick and shifty.
Phillips going to keep it himself. And he's going to lose a bunch. Brought down back at the 28, loss of 4.
Yeah, it looks like the Admirals brought pressure on that one, and the Mustangs, offensive line just, couldn't handle the protection on that.
That was Devontae Varela on the tackle right there. Makes it 3rd and 13. And you're right, the Mustangs unable to keep control of the pressure there as Admirals were all over that one. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Mustangs still the donut hole on the scoreboard up to this point. Phillips wants to launch on 3rd down, too high, incomplete for Easter.
Pass is incomplete.
It'll be 4th and long.
Yeah, it looked like he had Easter over the middle of the field, but like you said, that throw was just too high, sailed over his head.
Easter, that's his first target of the game as well. And Phillips, he completed his previous 3 passes in a row before that, and this will be the first time out called of the game for the Admirals. Going to draw something up here on 4th and 13, and Drew, what do you think it's going to be coming out of the huddle right here with 5:08 to go in the first half?
I mean, they're too close to punt away, probably too far away for a field goal. I mean, gotta throw the ball downfield somehow. Try to convert this first down. Try to go into half. Cut the lead in half, and have a shot to tie it up in the second half.
Down 14 on the plus side of the field. This is pretty much a 4th down that every team in the ECFL is going for right here.
Yeah,
that's
very true.
At all, but
you'd be surprised. There is some good legs out there, but
yeah,
it's not super common in the ECFL.
When we were watching the Admirals and the Marlboro Shamrocks a couple years ago in the championship game, we saw a 43-yard field goal actually made by Pednoff, kicker for the Shamrocks, in overtime. The Admirals, as we mentioned, they answered back one play later with a touchdown by Beelan in overtime, or Markivora rather. 5:08 left, 4th and 13. This will be the second 4th down attempt for the Mustangs here today. Turn it over on downs on their last one. They've converted, though, a 3rd and 13 and a 3rd and 16. Can they get 4th and 13? Phillips looking down the middle of the field. Hopkins in the end zone, a little bit underthrown, incomplete. There defensively, to bring it up at the end of the play was Jared Coyle, and it is another turnover on downs by the Mustangs.
The Admirals take over on downs at their own 28-yard line.
I mean, tough to convert there when, it's so far to get a first down. They know what's coming. Secondary's playing deep.
And they kind of just ran the same exact play right there, except it was Hopkins, the intended receiver, going up the seam. The big tight end. So 5 minutes left, and a timeout will be called by the Mustang defense right here. So we'll take a timeout ourselves. 14-0 the score. Admirals looking to get in the end zone for the 3rd time here in the first half. We return. 5 minutes left here in the first half.
Timeout, Connecticut.
$14-0, 5 minutes left here in first half. It's Costa leading the charge again. He's going to look to throw this one deep downfield. Wide open is Dre Williams. Cuts inside. Williams on a foot race. No one's going to catch him. 72-yard touchdown. And just like that, the Admirals, another one-play scoring drive for the two-time defending champions. And the fireworks going off here at NSHS.
Yeah, another deep completion for the Admirals, and, you know, they're churning now. Offense is playing super well. He had one guy to make miss, and then he was gone.
I mean, he was all alone downfield. They couldn't stop him, and Costa will try the extra point. But we just talked about Costa having a rough start. I mean, 2 for 6 with the interception. How about this? His last 3 passes, 3 for 3, $132, 2 touchdown passes. Can't get much better than that.
Yeah. I mean, with the way this team has been playing, and, you know, just their success as of late, you expect it, you know what I mean?
It's almost like second nature and a given for them to be a great team. The expectation just different for them as opposed to any other team in the ECFL. Here's Costa, the extra point try. He's 3 for 3. 21-0 the score. Took him 13 ticks to get back in the end zone.
I'm just waiting to see what they want to do. Do they want to, they're going to try and, have you been calling stuff out? Yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, good. All right. They're going to have these guys.
So it is 21-0, 3 scoring drives. It's back-to-back for the Admirals. And this is a wobbler. Easter will return. And Easter stays on his feet. He's shoved hard out of bounds by CK Miles.
So far, so good. Thank you.
The ferocious DB used to be a kicker for this team as well, CK Miles. A little fun fact there. For any OG Admiral fans. Out to the 44-yard line. That is where the Mustangs will start this drive down 21.
Can you tell the girls to come up? Yeah. We'll just do a read from here.
Yeah, solid kick return for the Mustangs. They definitely want to try to cash in before this half ends. They got, 4 minutes to try and put some points up on the board. He's putting 88 out on that island. He's a big target. He had that, that big play earlier. I'd go right back to him.
See Hopkins, the bottom of the screen, lined up against Stevan Brathwaite. Play action for Phillips. He's going to churn his legs forward. He broke out of one tackle from Denarius Campbell, and him and Dunson Payne collide to make the stop after a pickup of about 2.
Looked like they were trying to set up a screen to the right side, kind of, that one of those tunnel jailbreak screens, and nothing was there. You had to come back to the left, and, just a broken play after that.
Second down and 8. Clock continues to wind down, almost under 3 minutes now. First half, and the Mustangs, they had some good work, and they got good drive here. Phillips off his back foot, picked off. Intercepted by Dunstan Payne.
Flag
He's down
down.
at about midfield. There is a flag down, though. Let's see what it is. Hold up a sec. Phillips threw that one right to Dunstan Payne, and that looked like an easy interception for the veteran.
It looks like it's going to be a hold on the Admirals, so this one will be coming back if that's the case.
Legal hands to the face.
Yep.
It's the Admirals, and this will be an automatic first down for Connecticut. So a break here for Rayshon Phillips in the offense. I think the official said a 15-yard penalty as well. Yeah, 15 yards.
Penalty against the Admirals. Automatic first down.
So they put this at the Admirals 40 here. Admirals get away with, or Mustangs get away with a turnover that time. Here's the handoff. Dobbs to the outside on the counter play. Hurdling over a couple defenders inside the 20. What a run by Montrell Dobbs to about the 17-yard line. Picks up over 20. Markham at the 16 for 24. That is a huge run, and it's the longest run of the game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a great run. I mean, he looked like he was going to the left side, bounced it back, avoided a couple tacklers, even hurdled someone. Or hurdled the tackler. That was a great job.
Hurdled too, actually, and Dobbs now 5 carries, 46 yards here tonight. That's his longest carry of the game, and the Admirals take their second time out. And we've seen them already now. This is the second time that their backs have been against the wall on defense on consecutive possessions here, and they came away with a stop last time, trying to get another one and preserve this first half shutout. And if they get the ball back, they're only leaving Jeff Costa with 1 timeout. Not like they're ever concerned about that, but. So Phillips in the game so far. He's 4 of 7. 44 yards. 2 carries as well for 4 yards. 3 carries, rather. Mustangs in the red zone. Low snap again, and this is another big loss. Right out of the timeout, and maybe that's why they called the timeout, so they could do something like that.
Yeah,
defensively for the Admirals, and
third bad snap
third time
on the day.
That, yeah.
Just can't have that.
And it's back to the 24. That's a loss of 8. And like you said, Drew, that's the third time we've seen that today. Goes in the books as a sack. So that's 3 sacks now. The Admirals' defense, 2 of them being on, bad snaps like that.
Yeah, and then another one, they got that fumble recovery on third. Some tough breaks on those snaps of the Mustangs today.
And we see the 2-minute warning as well. Clock stops with 1:58 to go. So that's 3 sacks now for negative 26 yards against the Mustangs. And here's the handoff. A little bit of a bobble on the exchange there. Picks up a good run, though, of 5. And another timeout called, this one against the Admirals. That is their final timeout here in the first half with 1:48 to play.
Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 13. The Southern New England Admirals have called their final timeout of the first half.
This makes it a 3rd down and 14, and you know the Admirals taking their last time out before a 3rd and long. Strategic, but now they got no more.
Yeah,
See if
true.
They can get the
I
ball
mean,
back here with just under 2 minutes to go.
yeah, I mean, looks like they're trying to get that ball back and see if they can make something happen right before the end of the half. Connecticut trying to put their first points up on the board here to end the second quarter, and then, you know, they get the ball to start the second.
Sure do.
And, you know, maybe try and double up, and then it's a different ball game, you know.
Try to get 2 for 1 here, and,
Yeah.
you know, be a 1-score game, but they've got to get that first score
Yep.
first before we even start thinking about that. So 3rd and 14. 13 rushing plays called by the Mustangs. Just 7 passes so far.
You're missing the quarterback, bro. Just don't zoom out. Just move over a little bit. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit more. Zoom in a little more.
Here's Phillips on 3rd and long. Looking to his left, floats for Hopkins. 1-on-1, picked off at the 1-yard line. Intercepted, and now he's holding his knee a little bit, it looks like. That's Kyle Jimenez-Fox with his 2nd pick here in the first half. Wobbling off the field, but it's another
Intercepted by the Southern New England Admirals.
takeaway. That's the 3rd here in the first half for the Admirals.
Yeah, it looked like Phillips took a tough hit on that one when he was trying to get that ball away. And a nice play by Fox getting up there, hauling down that pick.
So they're going to mark at the 1. No touchback here for Jimenez-Fox, but it's any team that can go 99 yards in a minute, 41 seconds. In the ECFL, from what we've seen, it's these guys. With no timeouts either. Costa from his own end zone. Stands tall, has good protection. Now it collapses, and that throw incomplete. Now some tussling after the play. That one was looking for Dre Williams there, and it's 2nd down.
You got to love the aggressiveness from the Admirals. You're throwing from your 2, taking the timeout on 3rd down. You know, when the Mustangs have the ball, they're trying to get the ball back, and you know their offense is the best in the league. They want to score. They want to put up points.
They definitely do. Seems the clock as well, viewers. Minute 31 left here in the first half. The Admirals, they definitely do want to put up points. You know they do. Costa going to throw this one deep downfield. He's got a man. Oh, and it's Williams right off his fingertips. Incomplete.
He had a couple of steps up that left side. Just a little too far on that throw, but if it's an inch or 2 shorter, he's gone for, you know, a 98-yarder.
You know, imagine seeing a 99-yarder in real life in the ECFL. Oh, we almost just did. But hey, that's why we play 4 downs. This is 3rd down now. And 10 from their own. Actually, it's from the 2-yard line. So, yeah, you're right. 98 yards.
I mean, I think you would want to run it here in this situation. You're this close, and, I mean, you're maybe setting up a punt. You know, like, you want to give yourself a little bit of breathing room if you got to punt that ball.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know if the Admirals know the P word.
Yeah,
Comes
that's
on
true.
4th down.
That's
But
very true.
From your own 2-yard line, you got to punt there. And the holes have opened as well on the few times they've ran the ball. Timeout call by the Mustangs. That's their first. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network for 3rd down. Back here for third down, and just like we thought, Costa going to throw empty set flag down, and that's going to be, I think, against the Admirals first. There was some movement before the play, and this will be another Southern New England penalty. That's their fourth. No penalties called against the Mustangs so far, but, you know, backs them up half the distance to the goal. Call it a 1-yard penalty, 3rd and 11 now. That's 4 penalties for the Admirals, 36 yards. And I don't know why the clock went back to 0, but there's a minute 15 to go, so excuse the clock. Costa 3rd 11. Looking, throwing, right side. He's got Smith open, and Smith is very close to the first down. I think he got there, and they're going to say he's inches shy.
Wow, they
And
got
another
it.
Timeout will be called by the Mustangs here with a minute 07 to go. No, actually, no timeout, and it is a first down, so ignore that. Gain of 11 for Smith. That's his first catch of the year. Costa slings it down the middle of the field, almost intercepted again as the Trail Lions in and out of his mitts.
Hey, he made a great break on that ball, nearly picked it off, and he had a lot of open space, too, if he was able to haul that in.
Sure did. And Costa almost with his second pick here of the first half.
Admirals staying aggressive, though, to end this quarter. I mean, going 5 wide a couple plays in a row now, trying to, you know, break open that big play.
Second down. 10 yards. Costa looking. They keep staying aggressive here, and Costa throws a wobbler left side out of bounds. Just threw it away in the direction of Smith. Call it 3rd down again. Third down here for Southern New England. They're 1 of 2, including the conversion on this drive. And we've seen them be very aggressive here on this possession. This is already their 6th play of the drive now. And they've only moved it 11 yards up to this point. So you got to give the Mustang defense a lot of credit for clamping it down. On this possession so far, 48 seconds to go. Costa's back. He throws. Beelan. And out of bounds. He touched the line first and did not get a foot in before. And it'll be 4th and 10. And not a good play by Beelan there. And he knows it, taking his helmet off, coming on the sideline. This will be the first punt of the year for the Admirals here in 2024 as Lamar Ray actually also joined this team. He was on the Boston Bandits squad last year. If I'm not mistaken, he is the punter for Southern New England. First punt. Let's see what the kind of leg Ray has in him. And, you know, Drew, they got that extra breathing room, like you mentioned, to avoid punting from deep in their own end zone. Here's the return from Easter, though, the big hole. Right side, Easter gets a block. Easter stays on his feet, and he's going to dive down to the 33-yard line. There are multiple flags on the field, though.
Yeah, it looks like a couple blindside blocks on that one, at least one that I saw.
That's typically what the flag is on any punt return. Legal block in the back, and it'll be 10 yards from the penalty if that's what the call is. as a result, it's going to push the Mustangs back on their own side of the field, it looks like. Puts them back at their own 46. So first penalty against Connecticut tonight.
Gotta expect a couple shots down the field here to end the first half. See if you can get a big play.
From their own 45. Phillips, they only have one timeout. Here's a throw underneath to Coleman. And Coleman will muscle his way close to the marker. Got out of bounds. Gain of 9. His second catch. Makes it second and short, and it looks like they're actually going to give him the first down. Seeing a lot of generous spots today. And they will give it to him. I thought he was definitely about a yard shy.
Does look like they're moving it
they're
a little
moving
bit back.
now. Yeah, I mean, jeez. Not sure. 18 ticks to go here in the first half, though. It is 2nd and 1, so yes.
Second and 1.
Maybe a couple more plays before intermission. Phillips throws it left side. Not a chance for Hopkins. Incomplete. 3rd down.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, looking at that out route to Hopkins, like you said. Just not able to connect.
Third and 1. Phillips rolls and gets rid of it. It's complete. First down, staying in bounds is Baker. Baker down to the 28, and now they'll call their final timeout with 3 seconds left. It's a big play there for Baker. He's able to pick up 18 on the catch and run.
Yeah, nice job cutting that back up and, getting as much as he could. Now that gives them a shot to, go for the end zone here to end the quarter.
And both these two teams doing a good job using all their timeouts. Send them all to the end zone, definitely.
Admirals dropping their defensive backs, 20 yards back as you'd expect.
One last shot at the end zone for Rayshon Phillips and company. Takes the snap. Phillips in the pocket. He is dropped. It was Cabulo, and it was Alex Lastra getting there, and that is going to end the first half. Loss of 4 on the play. 21-0 the score. At halftime, Admirals on top, 3 touchdowns. One by Issam, one by Beelan, and one by Dre Williams. And what a way to end the first half for the Admirals. A donut on the scoreboard for Connecticut here in the first 30 minutes. When we come back, 30 more for half number 2 here on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll be right back after the break. All right, back here for quarter number 3, second half action from North Smithfield High School. The Admirals up 3 scores over the Mustangs, 3 touchdown drives for Southern New England, picking up where they left off here in the new season in their home opener. Tim Duffy, Drew Bellamy back at it here for half number 2. And Drew, first half action was all Admirals as we expected. But the Mustangs had a couple of good drives here and there, just could not get their foot over the end zone line to get into the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, Admirals opened up the game, struggled a little bit offensively to start, and then they started, going on all cylinders. Big pass plays down the field, multiple long touchdowns, and they're looking to keep that rolling. Mustangs defense held up, pretty well to start, but offensively they just haven't been able to move the ball much, and they're looking to get some points on the board and make this a little bit closer game in the second half.
Not had too much success offensively, especially when it comes down to it. Taking some big sacks. Rayshawn Phillips on the plus side of the field, 4 sacks here in the first half for Southern New England, including one on the last play of the half. But it will be the Mustangs who will start the second half on offense. Down 3 scores. But, like you said, Drew, 3 touchdowns for the Admirals. They were all big plays. I mean, a 55-yard touchdown run from Nate Issam to open things up. His first carry, his only carry of the game so far as well. And 23-yard touchdown reception for Beelan, and then a 72-yard catch and run TD for Dre Williams. This one is dropped by Baker, and he will not even field it. Here's Chris Easter, though. And Easter is brought down by a couple of Admirals at the 17-yard line.
Good start for the Admirals there. Good coverage on that kick. Getting down there and making the tackle. Obviously, the Mustangs had a hard time fielding that ball.
Tough time indeed. We've seen that a couple times today for Baker. Easter did help him out, though, and this Connecticut team, who has, been a definition so far in this game of 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I mean, they had the interception on the first play of the game defensively by Jawan Grant. Fumbled 3 plays later. Couple interceptions thrown as well by Rayshawn Phillips, and he'll be in the shotgun here to begin the third quarter. And Phillips, little fake to his right, and he'll duck underneath the defender. He's going to actually lose a yard.
And they're looking to set up a screen to the right side. And number 3 for the Admirals just came out. He read that play and just completely blew it up. The quarterback for the Mustangs had to eat that ball.
And that was C.K. Miles there to blow it up. That'll go in the books as another sack. Miles getting his first of the year. And it's second down and 11. We've seen Phillips kind of resort to trying to make something happen with his feet in this game, and it hasn't really worked out for him all too well, especially not on that play. 3 receivers to the right. Phillips looking to his right, throws it near the sideline. It is complete for a first down to the 30-yard line. First catch of the game made by Josh Pavano. Moves the chains for a gain of 13.
Gain of 13 on the play. First down.
Yeah, Pavano just, with a little comeback route there, sat right past the first down marker, and a good ball there by Phillips, delivering that and moving the sticks.
And, besides that long throw to Hopkins, that's probably Phillips' best ball of the game so far. 'Cause 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 here in this championship rematch. About 8 months ago, Phillips, now from the 30, he's going to give it to Dobbs. Now a fake, a throw. That one's caught by Pavano for a first down again. Gets right to the sticks and back-to-back for Pavano to move the chains.
Yep, quick slant, got that ball out quickly. A nice game for the Mustangs.
Gain of 11.
Opening up the half, moving the ball. They're looking to cash in.
Going to cash in is right. Six of 12, 94 yards, couple picks for Phillips. Here's the handoff. Dobbs running left, cuts inside. Tries to turn the legs and is able to just get 2 on the play. And Dobbs, who we saw have a pretty productive first half with 6 carries for 50 yards. He gets 2 on that one. Going to give him actually just a yard, it looks like.
Looked like he didn't have much space on that one. Couple Admirals just waiting for him and brought him down.
They were waiting for him. They've done a decent job defending the run, with a couple of plays being the exception. 24-yard run by Dobbs there at the end of the first half as well. Now it's 2nd down and 9. Phillips, he's been sacked 5 times today. Lining up in the gun with 3 receivers to the left. Here comes the rush. Phillips steps up and throws underneath. It's complete to Dobbs, and Dobbs is stonewalled at the 45-yard line by Juwan Frazier. Forward progress gets him about 3, and it's 3rd down.
Pass is complete for
Yeah, it looked like there wasn't much open downfield, so a nice check down to Dobbs and get a couple and set up a 3rd and manageable. And you'd expect, with the way this game's going too, that if they weren't able to convert here, 4th down is totally in play for them to
Absolutely.
To try and get the first down.
Mustangs 0 for 2 on 4th down. They punted once, but down 21 in the second half. This is definitely 4-down territory, you'd think. 3rd down and 6. Phillips will hand it off to Dobbs, trying to catch him off guard here, and it works. He gets the first down to midfield. That is the 2nd time now that Montrell Dobbs has run for a first down on 3rd down. He gets 6 to move the chains. 3 straight 3rd down conversions for the Mustangs here. And a good drive to open things up here in the second half, Drew.
Yeah, a couple good plays from Dobbs there too. Extending the drive there for the Mustangs. Couple catches and some good running.
They're going to keep this ball out of the Admirals' offense's hands. They give it to Dobbs once more, trying to get shifty here. Dobbs is stacked up after a gain of 3. By a few black jerseys there, and it's 2nd down.
3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Second down. They've not been great on 2nd down today. They've milked off almost half of this 3rd quarter clock, though, as we're looking at just over 8 minutes to go here in the period. Phillips The fake looks to his left. He is devoured again. Dunstan Payne got in there first. He got helped out at the end of the play from Rodney Thomas. They'll each get half a sack there, and it's going to be 3rd and forever now. 6th sack for the Admirals defense here today. It's a loss of about 6 on the play. Actually, no, even more than that.
Admirals defense playing extremely well today. Great coverage down the field. Not a ton of options to go down the field, and their pass rush has been great.
It's been incredible today. Rodney Thomas and Payne get in there. This one is pushed back all the way to the 46-yard line. So, yeah, about a loss of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 13 now. And the sack yardage has killed the Mustangs totals here this evening. They've converted 3 third downs in a row. Can they get a 4th? Phillips is going to launch. Middle of the field. Knocked away. They want a flag for a hold. And it was Lions pleading for one. They're not going to get it. Good breakup by Chris Gomes, and it's 4th and long.
Yeah, a couple Admirals in the area there. And that was also a dangerous pass, too. If he got his hands on that, he was probably lined up for a big hit.
Now this makes it 4th down and 13. And we have not seen either team convert a 4th down today. This drive coming in on 9 minutes long. This could be the last play if they don't convert. Low snap again. Phillips retrieves. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got some space. Phillips trying to put on the Jets. He's going to be close to the marker. And Miles made the stop. He's about a yard shy. Turnover on downs again. Going back to the Admirals. And he just could not get enough.
Yeah, like we've been saying, I mean, the defense has been phenomenal. There isn't really much you can do as far as getting the ball downfield, and he had to take off there. Just not able to get enough. Came up a yard or two short.
And he had some space, just good closeout by CK Miles and everyone else for the Admirals there. It's a right back to Southern New England. First and 10. Quick throw. It's complete on the screen with some blockers. It's Beelan down the sideline.
Got one man.
Has one man to beat. He's going to beat him.
Oh.
Actually, he's down at the 2. What a play come from behind to save the touchdown right there.
Great effort on that one to make the shoestring tackle.
That was a phenomenal effort by Sidney Franklin, it looked like. Down at the 2.
But the Admirals set up one of those jailbreak screens off to the right side. And they had a lot of blockers on that right side. And, a huge gain.
First and goal now from the 2. Handoff. Easom running right. He's going to trip in for the touchdown. His second score, and it's 27-0 for the Admirals. These fireworks tonight, they're going crazy, but sounding good. 27-0 now. Admirals, their 3rd straight scoring drive, with the exception of the last drive of the first half, but just on the little screen there, they're able to get a ton of yards. 54 on the screen for Beelan. A 2-yard touchdown run for Nate Issam. Extra point from Costa. And the kick is good. The quarterback, what can't this guy do? He's 4 for 4 on the extra point. 28-0 again, and Drew, we see how fast this Admirals team can really just flip the switch, and got a little bit ahead of ourselves there, saying that Beelan was gonna, win the race to the end zone. Did not, but he's got 3 catches today, 95 yards and a touchdown. Almost made it 2, but Eastham cleaning it up. 2 carries, 2 touchdowns. Not a bad average to start the new campaign, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Averaging 1 touchdown per carry right now.
yeah, their offense is playing extremely well, as they've been known to do over the past couple of years. I mean, they can do it all. They can hit you deep down the field with those deep passes, can throw the jailbreak screen if you're sitting back too far, and then some great running backs like we've seen today. And Issam breaking that early long touchdown and then punching it in again.
So we've seen a couple of 1-play drives on offense, and now 2 3-play drives for the Admirals that have all led in scores. Just chunk plays this team has, and Costa was the league's leading passer this year. He's only completed 7 passes today, as this is a short kick down to the 36-yard line.
Looks like he might have hit that off the side of his foot or something. Just didn't get a lot on that one. Just kind of shanked off to the right a little bit.
Definitely not a good kick there, but Costa, I mean, leading passer last year, we've seen him complete only 7 balls today, going for 225. I mean, sure, a lot of yards after catch. Some may say a yak merchant, but he's doing what he can. He's put some balls all in the money, and this will be the first time out called of the second half. And it will be taken by Southern New England here with 4:57 to go here in the third. 28-0 the score. Be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Here's Phillips out of the timeout. He's going to throw deep downfield. Didn't have a chance. Underthrew Zatrell Lyons, and it's incomplete. Double coverage, too. And it's 2nd and 10.
Yep, like you said, great coverage down the field by the Admirals, and that ball just underthrown. Didn't really give 14 a chance there.
Didn't really give him a chance at all right there. As this clock continues to wind down, under 4.5 to go. Mustangs still with no points on the board. This is an Admirals team that had just 2 shutouts all of last year. Trying to get one here in the first game of the season, which they did last year as well. Under pressure, Phillips throws it. It's a one-handed snag by Easter. What a pretty catch across midfield.
What a grab, like you said.
Takes it down to the 41-yard line. Good for 22, and Easter with his first catch of the game. That was pretty. Mark it at the 43, so gain of 20 on the play. Tell you what about this Mustang team. They've had 7 different guys now catch balls for them. Phillips under pressure from behind, and he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard on the play. Call it 2nd and 9 now.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second and 9.
What a catch, though, by Easter, Drew. That's probably maybe the coolest play we've seen today.
Yeah, absolutely. The extension and just pulling that one back in, a really nice play.
Handoff right up the middle. Coleman with a big first down carry to move the chains. Gain of about a dozen on the play. Move those chains again. Another first down on the ground right there.
Gain of 12 on the play.
They actually didn't give Phillips any yards again on that previous play. So that goes in the books as the 7th sack of the game. For the Admirals. But a 12-yard run here from the 34-yard line. Phillips pumping, throwing, caught. This will be a first down or close to it for Easter. Let's see where they're going to put this. And, yeah, it will be another first down, I believe. No, gain of 8. It's just shy. Second catch for Easter on the drive. And, yeah, the Mustangs now, they're moving the ball again very well here on the second drive of the second half.
Having a little bit of success through the air. Connecting on some passes. Just gotta score.
28, Coleman on the counter play, going to go left, and he's got a first down. With some ease down to about the 19, it looks like. Official timeout as well. I'm not sure who took the timeout. There was a timeout call. I think it was the Admirals who took it. This ground attack has been very good today for the Mustangs, especially on this drive. I mean, you said 19 yards the last 2 plays for Dennis Coleman. From the 18-yard line, Phillips will roll out to his right. Throws on the move to the end zone, picked off. Intercepted again, and it's Gomes that time with the pick. He had a great pass breakup earlier, gets the interception that time, and it's the 3rd pick here in the game for Rayshawn Phillips. 4th takeaway for Southern New England here today.
I mean, there's a reason why this team has a 24-game win streak. They're just loaded on both sides of the ball. It's got guys all over the place that can make plays.
First down from their own, inside their own 10, Costa.
Oh.
He threw a pick, I think. Interception,
He did.
touchdown. Pick 6 for the Mustangs. And it's Sidney Franklin putting Connecticut on the board for the first time in 2024.
Connecticut Mustangs interception.
second pick for Costa today.
Yeah, I think he just thought he could thread that one in there, and a nice play by the Mustang defense stepping up and picking that ball off, making a play on the ball.
Now you think down 22, they're going to go for two here. Try to cut into this lead a little bit as well. Well, it's just over a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Does look like they're kicking from the personnel they got out there right now.
It looks like they will kick, yes. So it'll be Zatrell Lyons on the hold. Jerry Ward, the kicker here. And the extra point is true. 28-7 as the Mustangs make a big defensive play and get on the board for the first time this season. Pick six for Franklin.
Extra point is good.
And Costa, we've said it, this is about the fourth time we said it today. He only threw 4 picks all of last year. That's 2 today in the season opener. And that one going back to the house for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that is crazy to think about when you bring up that stat line from last season. 2 today and 4 all of last season.
So Connecticut will kick off again. Haven't seen them kick off since the opening kickoff of the game.
I mean, if I'm Connecticut here, I'm thinking about trying to pull an onside kick. Down 3 scores in the third quarter. With the way the Admirals offense is playing too, I'm trying to get this ball back.
That's back-to-back interceptions, 2 plays in a row. One by Phillips and that one by Costa. That's the 5th pick we've seen today. And the return, staying on his feet, going to the outside. Big run back on the plus side of the field for Beelan for the 40. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter, and Admirals with some great starting field position here. Actually, that was not Beelan. That was J.Q. Harris on the return. And they'll start with it at the 40-yard line. So, I mean, a lot of quick drives for the Admirals here today. It's 2 drives now where they had picks on the first drive, interceptions thrown by Costa. 2 drives where they scored on the first play of the drive. And 2 touchdown drives that were only 3 plays long. Haven't really had a chance to see them get to work and really spread it out. You know, in this one here today, it's been either been boom or bust for Southern New England in this one so far, Drew.
Yeah, they got that big playability. They can take it to the house at any time.
And here we go. Another big play coming up. No, it won't. He's sacked. Costa gets dropped. And it's Matt Jones with the takedown back to the 47-yard line. It's a loss of 6. First sack of the game for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to go deep down the field on that play. They had 3 receivers pretty far down, and it looked like Costa was just trying to, get some time to get the ball down there, but just ran out of time. Mustang D-line was in there to bring him down.
So we'll have one last play here of the third quarter. A quick third. We'll start off really quick. Here's the throw to the outside. It's Dre Williams put on the Jets. He has a first down. Big run after the catch. They say he stepped out right at the sticks to the 30. So gain of 16. That is just the third catch by Williams here today. He's already up at 99 yards, largely in part with that 72-yard touchdown running catch. Final play of the third. They're going to try to snap this, it looks like. And Costa will. He's going to hand it off. Right up the gut. McNally with a big hold. He gets about 8. Call it 7. A man is down as well for the Mustangs. That's going to end the third quarter. We do have a Mustang down, though, but
Concludes your third quarter. The Admirals lead 28.
we come back. Fourth quarter action here on Fans Only Sports Network. The Admirals still up by 3 scores. As we switch sides, we'll be right back. Fourth quarter action. We switch sides. And first play of the fourth is E.J. Issam for about a gain of 1 there. 3rd and 2 now.
Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 2.
Just a second carry for E.J. Issam today. 2 carries, 2 yards for him. The other Issam, though, Nate, 2 carries, 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. Here's E.J. again, and he has a first down that time for about a gain of 2. I don't know if they gave it to him, actually.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I thought they did, but no, they're going to say it's...
Oh, now
now
it
they
is.
do. This
Little
is about,
delayed.
it's happened a lot today,
Yeah.
actually. I mean,
Yeah.
no surprises there. A first down run. Costa. Little play action. Throwing to the end zone. A dart through the hands of Lamar Ray. Incomplete.
The dart is right. He was throwing a fastball there. It looked like he had him too, but I mean that had a lot on it.
Did have a lot on it too, and we see him, thread that needle all the time. And big body there, Lamar Ray. Unable to bring it in. His first target today. The new acquisition, this team. Playing tight end.
It's probably something to get used to with that, the speed of that ball coming in. Costa throws it with a lot of zip on it.
Wasn't seeing those balls from his old quarterback, I'll tell you that. Here's second down. Costa looking, throwing to his right, and it is out of bounds, incomplete. For Prince Johnson, who is only his second target here today. And it's third down again. It's only the third down that they've had. Actually, now the fourth now. They just converted their last one. 2 of 3 on the day on third. Costa, a little fake, throws the screen. It's caught. Peelan gets a block. Peelan is down inside the 5. Mark him at the 6, actually. First and goal now.
Another one of those quick screens and, big gain to move the sticks. That's tough to defend. I mean, there's not much you can do with that. They hit you down the field, and then you back up, and then, they got that screen underneath. It's hard to defend.
Sure is. And Beal now over 100 yards after a pickup of 11 there. The leading receiver in the ECFL a year ago. First and goal from the 6. Costa, man in motion, looking. There's a man in the back of the end zone. He's going to fire it that way. High. It's caught in the back of the end zone. Was it in? No. Incomplete for George Smith. 2nd and goal. And he had him wide open at the beginning of the play there. I don't know if you saw that, Drew, but Smith was calling for it. He was waving his arms. Still only one catch for number 8 today, who was the 3rd leading receiver last year. Here's a little drop play up the middle. Issam pushing forward, and he's down at about the 1. 3rd down.
Yeah, offensive line doing a good job here. Good push on that run. And then giving Costa time on the couple of successful
From
passes.
the 1, E.J. Issam lowers the shoulder and gets across for the touchdown. So his 4th carry on the drive, he takes it in for 6, and the Admirals back in the end zone for the 5th time tonight. 3rd rushing touchdown for Southern New England, and they've all been by a man with the last name Issam. Trying the extra point again here. 10:55 left in the 4th quarter. Costa. One more to make it 35-7.
Jeff Costa's extra point is good. The Admirals lead 35-7.
Back to a 4-touchdown advantage, and similar story from what we saw in the championship game. It was a 42-7 matchup, and 35-0 at halftime, like you got written down there, Drew. A little bit less tonight, but first game of the year, and no beats have been skipped by the men in black this evening at North Smithfield High School.
Yeah, I mean the like we've been saying all night, the record speaks for itself. 24 wins in a row, back-to-back ECFL champs. I mean, they're loaded on both sides of the ball, and they got a ton of guys who can, take the ball deep on you at any time. They're hard to defend. They're hard to score on, and it kind of reflects in the score today. They're a really good team, one of the best in the country.
One of the best in the country, indeed, as these guys have been unbeatable the last 2 years. And if all remains intact, they will improve their win streak to 25. Here's the kickoff from the 17-yard line. Trying to get to the outside. On the return, they're ducking under a defender or two. And Brown is swallowed up before he can get to the 30-yard line.
The Mustangs will begin their drive at the Admirals' 29-yard line.
Starting from the 29-yard line. At the 26, rather. That's where the Mustangs will begin this drive. No luck on offense. Their only score, as we just saw at the end of the 3rd quarter, was an interception return for a touchdown by their defense.
Yeah, if you're the Mustangs, you just want to put a good drive together here, get some points on the board, get some momentum rolling into week 2.
10 minutes left to play. Handoff on 1st down, and nothing there for Dobbs. Brought down first by Flory Cabulo.
He's been all over the place tonight. Couple of sacks.
Sure has. Sack and a half. Couple tackles for loss, including that one right there.
Really
lost it, too.
explosive off the edge. He's a great player.
Like we said, not the biggest guy out there, especially for an edge rusher, but he's quick, he's speedy, he gets in the backfield. It's another big play. And it's lost it 2 for Dobbs. 2nd and 12. Down the middle of the field. Easter is open, and Phillips puts that one on the money on the deep slant down to the 45. Good for 21 that time.
He's been great for the Mustangs today. Easter has had some, good returns, great catches, good yards after the catch as he limps off there.
Coming off a little bit slow as well, so gets to the 45. 3 catches all in the second half for Chris Easter. He's got 49 yards. First and 10. Fresh set of downs. Phillips throws, complete. Breaking out of 1 tackle. And Payne will throw him on the ground. That is a complete to Jason Morrison. That is the 8th different pass catcher here tonight for Connecticut. And it's a gain of 8 on the play. Second and 2. Phillips. Dobbs trying to get around the corner. And Dobbs is going all the way backwards here. That didn't have a chance. Just going the complete wrong way, and it's a big loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage there. He lost 9 on the play there. So 2nd and 2 now becomes a 3rd and 11. Just not what you want to do if you're Montreal Dobbs on that one.
Yeah, I was trying to get around that right side, and there was just nothing there. That Kabulo again in on that one.
Just a disastrous play right there for the Mustangs. 3rd down and long. Phillips throwing right, and it's caught by Hopkins for a gain of about 4. We've seen Hopkins be a little bit quiet since he was making a couple big plays earlier. Mentioned that big body. Have not seen him go vertical since that 34-yard completion in the second quarter. Now it's 4th and 7. Mustangs 0 for 3 on 4th down. Just under 7 minutes to go here from North Smithfield. Phillips looking left. Under pressure. He is going to break out of 1 and now get dropped. And guess who finished him off? It was Flore Cabulo again. And Payne was there as well. They'll each get a half a sack on that one.
There's been a lot of those two tonight in the backfield causing problems for the Mustangs offense.
So that's 2 half sacks for Payne. Now he's got a full sack and now 2 on the day for Flore Cabulo. And another turnover on downs. So the Admirals get it right back. Up by 28 and a 1st down. Costa is still going to throw, as he usually does. Underneath, he's got a man with some space. And still on his feet, going to hurdle. McNally, big gain. And a huge 1st down. There's a big McNally fan in the crowd. We've heard them scream his name a few times today. Takes it all the way down to 26. Gain of 19 for McNally.
Couple nice cuts from McNally there and a hurdle to end it. Seen that one before. That's what he does.
Yeah, we saw him hurdle twice on one play earlier. From the 26, Costa underneath, got a man wide open. Beelan trying to get around the corner. He has the 1st down. Beelan cuts inside. He's tripped up down inside the 5-yard line.
They love hitting him on that crossing route. It's been open all day. He's great after the catch too. He gets, his full speed going downfield, and he's a problem to try and tackle in open space.
Fifth catch for Beelan. First and goal. Costa wants a touchdown pass. Pump fake, throw in the back of the end zone. It is complete for 6. And it's Beelan again.
Finishes it off.
Thomas Beelan with a 4-yard touchdown grab.
He's played extremely well today.
Third touchdown pass for Costa here tonight. And again, another quick drive for the Admirals offense. They do it that time in 3 plays.
Scott all day back there. Wow. McNally with the 2-point catch there.
Get the 2-point as well. Sure does.
Great job by the offensive line there. The pass protection. I mean, Costa had all day back there.
43-7 now. Like the touchdown Selly as well for Beelan. Even on the touchdown pass, he cost it all day to throw. As he usually has, it seems like. 4:55 left here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, the Admirals offensive line, they got some size up there. They got some great talent on the offensive line.
A lot of great talent. CK Miles going to kick off, so that's really that he was a former kicker on this team, still kicking, doing the kickoff. So had a lot of good ones here tonight. They've all been returnable up to this point. Little squib kick. Easter going to return this one. Trying to go outside. Actually, it's the Trell Lions with a lot of space out of bounds across midfield to the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Rayshawn Phillips and company starting one more time from the Admirals 47. Phillips looking to throw right side, coming back for it is Pavano, and he'll lower the shoulder and get out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1.
Makes it 2nd down and 1. Pavano his 3rd catch.
Yeah, they've had some success on the shorter stuff, but they just don't have that big playability, or they haven't today anyway, like the Admirals have. The Admirals have been able to rip open big plays all day.
Sure have. They've been ripping them open. And the longest play still that 34-yard completion to Hopkins. We'll have it now here at the 38. Low snap again for Phillips. And he'll get sacked again.
Good job even scooping that one up, honestly. That one was real low. I don't even know how he was able to hold that one in there.
It's a loss of 4. Yeah, that was tough to get there right there. 2 guys colliding for the sack. Keneal Duffy Matos and Cedric Wright. Shout out to my boy Duffy. It's my last name too. 3.5 minutes left here in regulation.
3rd and 5.
That is the 9th Admirals sack here in this one. This has been a defensive barrage for a team that is so good on both sides of the ball. Got to give their defense just as much credit as their offense here in this one. They still haven't even allowed any points defensively. Here's a throw. This one is a nice catch, and it will be a first down.
Yeah, that was a great catch. Great adjustment, going back to the ball on that.
Alejandro Ortiz becomes the 9th different pass catcher here tonight.
Gain of 9 on the play. First down.
It's a gain of about 9. I feel like he could have a lot more if he wasn't hesitating so much. 2.5 minutes left. Fresh set of downs. That's the 4th third down conversion of the night for the Mustangs. They're 4 of 7 on third down. 0 for 4 on 4th. Phillips gonna launch down the field. Got a man. It's Lions incomplete.
Oh,
And it was almost picked off.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Had a chance was Stephon Brathwaite. Chris Gomes slow to get up as well, and they'll stop the clock with 2:08 left. Gomes, he is shaken up. Gomes will come off the field, getting some help from his teammates a little bit. He's had a spectacular night. He's got a couple of pass breakups, interception as well. And, I don't think anybody really underperformed here tonight on the Admirals, maybe except for Jeff Costa with 2 picks.
I know, and he's still he still lit it up.
Still lit it up for sure. He's got 297 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns besides the pick, as this clock continues to wind down to 1:49 for this second down play. Zoom in. These guys are getting shirtless, bud. They're still getting shirtless. It's kind of funny. They put 2 minutes back on the clock. 2-minute warning, actually. Here's the delayed handoff. Coleman gets hit from behind, picks up a yard or 2. Gonna give him about 2 on the play, and now they're just looking to kind of milk some of this clock off. It looks like, Drew. Down by 36.
Yep. Yeah, he had to run about 12 yards there for that short gain.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
34 yards on 7 carries for Coleman tonight. 3rd down and 8. Inside the last 90 ticks now here in the first game of the season. Phillips under pressure, throws it right side. He's got a man coming back for it. That was Hopkins. Or Pavano again, rather. That is the 4th catch for Pavano and another 3rd down conversion. So that's the silver lining here tonight for
Pass is complete for a first
the Mustangs. They've been great on 3rd down. That's their 5th conversion on 8 tries. It's their 5th on the last 6.
They clearly have some talented guys on, even the offensive side of the ball. We've seen Easter, Hopkins. Their running backs have been great all day. They got something to build on for next week for sure.
1st and 10. Phillips going to get outside to his left, cuts inside, and he's pushed down at about the 13-yard line after a pickup of 5 or 6 on the play. 39 seconds left. They might have time for one last play. 5th carry of the night for Phillips. Not one last play. We're going to have about 2 more plays. But timeout call by the Admirals with 29 seconds left. I wonder why.
Timeout, Admirals.
I don't really know football, but why is there like a timeout so late?
So 43-7 following the Admirals timeout. It's trying to preserve that shutout on the defensive side of the ball at least. Here's Phillips on 2nd and 4. Looking, standing tall, floating to the end zone. It's intercepted for the 4th time. Going back the other way with it is J.Q. Harris staying on his feet across midfield. And he's down at the logo at the 50 with 10 seconds left.
Great hustle by 20, getting back there for that one.
Oh, yeah, great hustle right there indeed by Alejandro Ortiz, but that is the 4th interception thrown by Rayshon Phillips here tonight. I mean, just take a look at these numbers. 4 interceptions for the Admirals defense, 9 sacks, fumble recovery. Might be the first overall pick in an ECFL fantasy football league.
Yeah, usually don't go defense, but hey, the way they're playing, maybe you do.
So I'm just doing the numbers here. That is 9 plus 6, 15, 17. 27-point performance here tonight from the Admirals defense. Putting it in fantasy terms. And, you know, like you said earlier, Drew, they're going to throw it to the last second, and it looks like Costa will. Zoom in. Here's the screen, Beelan. And are they going to call a timeout? They won't. They don't have any. That's going to end the game. The Admirals, number 25 in a row. They win it here tonight, 43-7, the final score. An onslaught on the Connecticut Mustangs in a championship rematch, which was a 42-7 game. They go for 2 to get the score a little bit different, and they win here tonight in dominating fashion, Drew.
Yeah, complete, team performance on both sides of the ball. Defense, didn't allow any points. The only points were on that interception by Costa for the Admirals. And then the offense, just big plays all over the place. Tons of receivers that can make plays. Beelan had a great game. Williams had a great game. And then, all the running backs, too, contributing on the ground, making, some big plays in key moments.
Absolutely.
And, just hell of a game, hell of a start to the season for the Admirals. Got to be happy about that one.
Sure was, as they win their 25th game in a row, the 2-time defending champions. Skipping no beats here in 2024. 300-plus yards through the air for Jeff Costa, 3 touchdowns. A defensive juggernaut performance by the defense with 9 sacks, 4 picks, fumble recovery. Unbelievable performance for the Admirals on both sides of the ball. From Tim Duffy and Drew Belton. See you guys all next time here for some more ECFL action on Fans Only Sports. The Admirals coming back here in a couple weeks against